My name is Katie Mellencamp, and I own 2 Bar Method franchises in Brooklyn, New York.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Mark Steele, owner of the Bar Method Santa Clarita, which is where my studio is, Santa Clarita, California. It's about 20 minutes outside of Los Angeles.
My name is Laura Meehan. I own 2 studios with my best friend and business partner, Anna Trepanier.
My name is Anna Trepanier. Our first location is in Darien, Connecticut, and our second location is in New York City in the NoHo neighborhood.
A friend of mine asked me to be in her wedding party, and so a group of us in her wedding party decided to go to a workout class one afternoon to get to know each other, and that happened to be the Bar Method. And I fell in love with it right away and started taking classes really regularly, and then asked 6 months later if I could be an instructor at the studio.
The first class that I took, I was called by name, and the fact that they said my name in class and I was acknowledged and I was part of something, I was hooked from the minute I walked in.
I had always hated working out, like absolutely hated it. I never found something that I liked, and I found a deal online that was like, 3 classes at the Bar Method. So I was like, screw it. It was $33, like whatever. And I had a completely transformative experience in my first class. I fell head over heels in love with it.
In 2016, 2017, I started running to try to lose weight really fast. I kept getting injured, and I realized I was going to have to do some strength training. I found the Bar Method. I was very afraid to go because I thought it was going to be a lot about body aesthetics. And when I went to Bar Method, they didn't do that at all. They didn't talk about, this is going to slim you down and this is going to burn X calories. They talked about the technical aspects of doing the workout correctly, which I loved because I like that mind-body connection.
I was immediately interested in opening up a studio, but at the time it wasn't the right time in my life. And so I actually found out about a job at the corporate office, which was back then in San Francisco, and was hired on at the corporate office and helped other franchisees open up their studios around the country. And then when the time was right for me, I always wanted to move back to Brooklyn and live there, and it just seemed like a ripe community for a place like the Bar Method.
My husband and I were taking a walk, and we passed by some business that was a mess. And I said to him, how is that guy staying in business? If that guy can stay in business for 40 years, I can certainly run a business. And then I went home and I was like, is Bar Method a franchise? Oh, it is. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I started the process.
Anna and I met when we were training to be Bar Method teachers 11 years ago. My immediate family aside, I've never loved anyone more in my life than I love her.
We were friends, but then as we started the process of opening a studio is when we really became soulmates. I think she was the one who sort of spoke it out loud, and I think she actually said it kind of as a joke. I don't know, something, or maybe we should just open our own studio. And I don't really remember exactly what happened between that joke and us really talking about it. I think Laura reached out to headquarters just to have a conversation, and pretty quickly we sort of both just jumped all in. And it was like once we had the thought together, there was no way we weren't gonna do it.
And the moments that I love are when I'm teaching a class, and often I'm the one most guilty of saying something weird, like a double entendre that I didn't mean. And somebody in the corner will start chuckling, and I'll say, what did I say? And they're just laughing. So those moments where we are all kind of as one in the studio, that's really fun.
One of the things I love about this job, and one of the reasons I think I thrive in it, is because you really have to be a jack of all trades. You have to be able to cover a lot of different bases, a lot of different grounds, and you get to learn in all aspects of that too, whether it's marketing, sales, HR, being an instructor, all kinds of things that you really are doing constantly. In a lot of ways, it's a reflection of you and how you see yourself. So you naturally push yourself to do the best that you can.